Hey guys, how you going? Metal here. Today I'm going to go over the best Pokemon in Pokemon Go based on their typing. Now I do raids almost every day at twitch.tv/metalfree4 and all the time I get people asking me what Pokemon is the best to use against a particular legendary Pokemon. And I have a resource that I use, so I thought why not share that resource with you guys, and it is called GoHub. Now, I'll put the link for GoHub down in the description below, but let me show you how I use it. Now, on the homepage, we can see we've got all the best types here. You can also see the typing on the left-hand side, but we don't want this one. We want to go down here where it says best Pokemon by type. Now, I'm going to click on bug to start with. Now, as you can see, we've got Mega Beedrill as our top bug Pokemon. This includes Mega and includes Shadow as well as the normal type of Pokemon as well. Now, we can see that Beedrill is the Mega, and we can see the moves are Bug Bite and X's are the recommended move. Now, this diagonal line over here, that's telling us that that's a legacy move. So if your Beedrill currently does not have Bug Bite, the only way you can get it is by using an Elite TM. Now, this is what we need to look at. We have a couple of things here on the side. We have DPS, damage per second, TDO, total damage output, and total. Now, total is really all we need to look at. So our Mega Beedrill with Bug Bite and X's has a total of 4,328.27 damage, which is more than double the next top bug type Pokemon, which is Shadow Pinsir, just over 2,000. Now, keep in mind that this is only ranking the dual bug type moves, both the fast and the charged bug moves. If I go into Beedrill Mega and I scroll down, I can see this is actually the best moveset in terms of overall damage. But if you're fighting something like a Mewtwo, you want to have double bug rather than bug and poison against it. Now, overall, we can see that Bug is just not the best type, but let's have a look at the best Bug Pokemon. We have Mega Beedrill, Shadow Pinsir, Shadow Scizor, Genesect, and Excalibur make the top 5 bug Pokemon. Now, moving over to Dark, and we can instantly see the total damage is so much more compared to Bug. Now, we have Mega Houndoom, Mega Gyarados, Shadow Tyranitar, Shadow Weavile, and Yveltal make up the top 5 Dark Pokemon. Over to Dragon, we have Charizard Mega X as the top damage for Dragon. Shadow Salamence, Shadow Dragonite, Rayquaza, and regular Salamence make up the top Dragon type Pokemon. For Electric, we have Mega Manectric, Mega Ampharos, Shadow Raikou, Zekrom, and Shadow Electivire. Now for Fairy, which is really just not strong at all, we've got Shadow Gardevoir, Togekiss, Gardevoir, Sylveon, and Gramble. So something you might want to look for if you're looking at something that is weak to Fairy or weak to Bug, look at other weaknesses that that Pokemon might have as well. And this is why it's really important to look at the total. If you're looking at something that's weak to Fairy, is the 2,000 damage here going to be better or worse than the other damage on another typing? For fighting, we've got Mega Lopunny, Shadow Machamp, Lucario, Conkeldurr, and Shadow Gallade. For fire, we have Charizard Mega Y, then Charizard Mega X, Mega Houndoom, Shadow Moltres, and Shadow Entei. So you can kind of see a bit of a theme here. It's always going to be the Megas and the Shadows that are so much stronger than everything else. But sometimes they might be hard to come by, so make sure you're looking at some of those other ones as well, like your Reshurams or your Enteis or anything else like that. For flying, we've got a clear leader with the Mega Pidgeot. Then we have Shadow Moltres, regular Moltres, Rayquaza, and Bravery. Something that you might want to look for is to look at the damage and see if there's much difference between. We can see between Rayquaza and Bravery, there's not all that much difference between the total. It's a lot easier to get Bravery candy than it is for Rayquaza candy. So you got to think about that. Maybe I can get a stronger Bravery rather than using all my rare candy or not having a very high level Rayquaza. Okay, there's a giant difference between the ghost types. Mega Gengar is the top with 19,000 damage, and second is Origin Giratina, which is only 2,500. What a very big difference. After that, we have Chandelure, Hooper, and then the Confined Hooper. Okay, next is grass types, where we've got Mega Venusaur as the top, then Shadow Venusaur, Mega Abomasnow, Shadow Torterra, and Shadow Executor. Keep in mind, when Zarude comes out, that's going to be sitting in this second place. It's going to be the toughest grass type, excluding Megas. So keep an eye on that one. Next is ground, where we don't have any Megas, and there's hardly any Shadows in this list. The top one is actually Therian Landorus, followed by Garchomp, regular Landorus, Incarnate Landorus, and then Rhyperior. Now, the ice types, we've got Mega Abomasnow, Shadow Mamoswine, Shadow Weavile, Mamoswine, and then the Galarian Darmanitan. Now, the next is normal types, which you're probably not going to be using against raids, but the list is here anyway. If you want a normal for some reason, Mega Lopunny is top, followed by Regigigas, Shadow Porygon Z, regular Porygon Z, Slacking, and Shadow Stantler. Okay, Poison is another one that's just overall not very strong. Top is Mega Beedrill, then Roserade, then Shadow Victreebel, Shadow Muck, and then Vileplume Shadow. Alright, now Psychic, we've got the top non-Mega Pokemon, of course, in Shadow Mewtwo, followed by regular Mewtwo, Shadow Alakazam, Shadow Metagross, and Shadow Executor. Something you might have noticed is that all these Pokemon are the ones that are using Stab, the special type attack bonus. You're not going to see something like Mewtwo, maybe with the Shadow Ball under the Ghost types, because it's only going to be using the ones that have Stab. On to Rock, we've got Shadow Tyranitar, Rhyperior, Rampardos, Shadow Aerodactyl, and Terrakion. Something else you might want to look for Tyranitar, that was one of the top Dark type attackers as well. So you have to have a bit of a think about, do I want to use my Shadow Tyranitar and invest into something that's using Rock moves, or do I want to use Dark moves? So you can look at that total damage and you can make a bit of a comparison. Shadow Tyranitar does nearly 4,000 when it's Rock, but when it's Dark, if I go down Shadow Tyranitar, it does only about 3,000. So you might want to invest more as a Rock type Tyranitar than a Dark type, but you might want to have a look. Maybe you have more Rock types and you actually need a good Dark attacker. You could invest it into a Dark type. But that's just something to think about. On to Steel, where Shadow Metagross is the king. After that's regular Metagross, Dialga, Zacian, and then Zamazenta. And then the last one is Water, where we've got a couple of Megas here. We've got Mega Blastoise first, and then Mega Gyarados, followed by your Shadow Swampert, Shadow Gyarados, and then Kyogre. And that's the whole list. I tried to keep this really quick and really succinct for you guys and not have a 20-minute video or something like that. Wanted to spread out to some Pokemon. These are the ones you can use and show you the website, Go Hub. Remember, that's down in the description below. If this video was helpful and you want lots more guides on Pokemon Go, make sure you click this link down here to subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks, everyone.